They looking the same, they copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, I'm just gon' amp the shit, bitch, break a nigga to look at the kid. Heard of the fountain, but make it in Canada, bring me this money like this my religion. This could be a man, they're sad, infinity, nigga.
Welcome back to K-Curls, you guys. What? I miss you guys so much. I miss being in front of my camera. I miss talking to you guys. So this vlog is going to be a life update vlog because the last time I dropped was like January of this year. We are now in July, 7 months later. But I do remember like saying in my last video that I dropped that this year is going to be explosive. It has been nothing less than explosive, and I knew 2025 was going to be like that simply because of the habits that I implemented in the previous year, which was 2024. Like, it's coming to life, it's coming into fruition, and I feel like I spoke a lot of those things into life, you know what I mean? And I'm so excited to share the news. I'm excited to talk to you guys again. I miss my camera, my baby girl. I have not put her in use in like 7 months, forgive me. But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for tuning back in with me. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe, and then also hit that notification bell button so you know each and every time that I drop. I no longer have the luxury of just getting off of work and like going to my parents' house and just being around them and venting to them, which is what I would do when I started this job, you know, because sometimes just being around my family and just hearing them speak, hearing them laugh, that's all I need to, you know, refresh myself. But you know, I don't necessarily have that anymore. It's all over like through FaceTime or through the phone, which is still okay. You know, it's just in person, it's always love. But yeah, like I said, I did relocate for work to where I live currently, and you know, that really didn't pan out. And I feel like it's not a bad thing, only because I am not the type of person to, you know, let something stop me from me being exactly who God called me to be. Meaning, like, I'm not just gonna give up. Like, I am so thankful that I have support. I'm so thankful that I have love. I am in a new relationship that's like quality, like pure quality. I love you so much, baby. And you know, I'm just thankful. Like, I'm super thankful to be in the position that I am in right now, even though I don't have all the answers, even though I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, near future. Like, every day is like a gift, you know, so I kind of treat it as that. And you know, within me moving away from family, relocating for work, and then the work didn't really work out, you know, it's been like a lot of things that have been in the air, things that are, you know, just in limbo. And I don't know, I don't like operating out of limbo, operating with me not knowing the outcome, the income, the solution to things. Like, I've been a control freak my whole life. Well, my adult life, I would say. I've been like a big ass control freak, and I feel like this situation, this position that I'm in right now is literally so I could let it go. I do not have the control. I do not have the capacity to be God himself. Only he can do that. Only he is God, and he doesn't need anyone else. That's the beauty of it. He needs no one, but I need him all day, every day, holding my hand throughout this journey. And with that being said, he has shown me my weaknesses, and he's definitely shown me my strengths, you know, because with me being so far from my family and me pretty much figuring it out in a new state and a new area with new people, a new, you know, culture, I would say, every day hasn't been easy, right? But every day is a gift. It's a new learning opportunity. It's a new thing to grasp, you know, towards my own development as a woman right now, you know. And I'm just so thankful. Like, and you know, I think I haven't vlogged in so long only because I don't like getting in front of my camera and being fake. Like, I don't know how to do that. So for me to get in front of my camera right now means that I'm happy, I'm whole, and I'm healthy, you know. So I'm so appreciative of that, because I did work hard to get here, to get back into this mind state, to get back into the flow of myself, the flow of Kaylin, you know what I mean? Like, that's been a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a struggle. But like I said, with the support and love all around me, like it's definitely doable. It's easier and it makes it tangible to know that, you know, I have people with me that genuinely care for me, like genuinely care for my heart and my well-being at that. Because that's something that's been very hard to come by, you know, in life in general. Just as far as like how society is, as far as like how the economy is right now, like everybody wants a piece of something, but it's like you cannot get something for absolutely nothing. Like I will always live by that. And I don't want this vlog to be too long, only because it's just like a catch-up vlog, like because you guys haven't seen me and I haven't seen you guys in like 7 months. I'm excited to edit this vlog. I'm excited to drop this vlog. I do want to start vlogging again and dropping every week again, but it's like, don't hold me to that because there's a lot of things in the air right now. And like I said, I only like hopping in front of my camera when I am stable, when I am well enough to do so. Just meaning like I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be very, very busy within the next couple of months. Like busy planning, busy like making future plans, and busy just throughout everyday life trying to get adjusted, you know. But I do want to vlog still. I do want to bring you guys along for the ride. I do want to, you know, just show my face from time to time, you know. So I do appreciate you guys for coming in and watching my vlog, coming in to still support me after so much time, you know. But I feel like the real ones know what I mean when you take a hiatus or when you just step back for a second. You know, you have to adjust. Like if you just keep going and going and going and going with no breaks, like you will mentally get exhausted. You will get burnt out. Not saying that's what I was doing when I was vlogging in the gym, but it's like it was easier to do so because I was back at home. Like I was stable. I was, you know, set. I already knew the ins and out of everything. Like I had a set schedule. And now I don't necessarily have that, you know, but that does not mean that I shouldn't vlog. I just feel like this is a new direction. I feel like this is a new path that, you know, God has made for me. And, you know, where I am now, I'm in my apartment. I currently stay in a very nice apartment, I will say. Like, I love it. The people here are like nice and fancy, which is right up my alley. Like, I don't know, God is just so good. Even in this moment, he is carrying me, like, which is why I always have to give him praise. I always have to give him thanks, because that's truly who was there for me in the end, when I had nothing, when I didn't know the answers, when I didn't know who I was anymore at a point. You know what I mean? Because you can get so wrapped up into things that you think are for you, and then you just get lost. You lose yourself, you lose parts of yourself. And I never want to go through that again, because I do feel like that's what I went through with the job that I relocated for. You know, it was very stressful. Like, it was hostile. Like, I can't thrive in that. And that's not me as a person. Like, I like doing this. I like doing my makeup, doing my hair, and like sitting pretty. Like, that's literally right up my alley. That's what I love to do. And just have a good time and make another person laugh, you know, at the end of the day. And so I am just so thankful and so blessed at this point, because God is real, and he's, oh man. And I also want to say, if you ever feel like you've stemmed too far away from God, or you feel like too distant from God, like, he's always there. He's always been there. It's only you that moved away. It's only you that got distant. You know what I mean? So, and I had to tell myself this, like, dang, I really got distant from him. Like, this is not me. And that's why I felt so out of whack. That's why I felt so like I lost myself, you know, because I did distance myself from God, trying to chase a career, trying to, you know, have a certain type of future. Like, he never had that in my plans, which is why it never sat right with me. Like, it was never peaceful for me. And at this point, I know that when it's never peaceful, it's not meant to be, like, period. It's just not, because what is meant for you will come to you, will flow to you and for you, you know. not to say that you're not supposed to put in any footwork or leg work, but at the same time, it's not gonna be a hassle. It's not gonna take everything out of you just to achieve that goal. And I truly just miss this. Like, you guys don't know how thankful I am just to be sitting in front of my camera right now, because that tells me that I'm back. It lets me know that, Kaylin, you did it. Another milestone, another stepping stone. Like, what's next? You know, like, I get it. It's like riveting. It's so like powerful to know that all you need is already instilled in you. You know what I mean? Like, everything that you truly need is already within you. You just gotta dig it, find it, and dig it out, find it, and just stick to it. You know, even on the not so good days, just always know that it is there, you know? And that's what life is meant for. I feel like life is meant to always evolve, which is why nothing is always easy. Like, at least nothing worth having will be easy, but you know, life in general has taught me so much at this point in my life. So I'm just thankful. And you know, everything happens for a reason. You know, just because the job didn't work out, which I relocated for in the beginning, like, I kind of knew that this wouldn't be the end, you know, because nothing in sales is really stable in a sense. Like, you kind of, like, sales is so just, I don't know, it is what you make it, I guess, and it's just not for Kaylin. I'll just put it like that. Like, it's not for me at this point. I'm glad I went through it though. I'm glad I made the connections that I did. I'm glad that I met the people that I did, because I did learn a lot. I even learned a lot about myself. Like, that job, it'll break you down just for you to see your strengths and your weaknesses at the same time. But it truly is up to you to decipher if it's worth it. I'll just put it like that. But I'm thankful for my man. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my sister. I'm thankful for you guys, my viewers, you know, because you guys don't have to watch this, but you are, and I really appreciate you guys. So I think I will go ahead and wrap this up. So don't forget to subscribe if you are new here, and hit that notification bell button. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my life update vlog. I appreciate each and every one of my viewers, and I love you guys so freaking much. And then make sure to leave like questions or comments. You know, I will get back to you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning back into K Curls. I love you guys. Bye.